All right. I got it. I already know what I'm gonna do. Hell yeah.
Welcome to the cave where the men are bold, covering sports tales that have never been told. From the court to the ring, we bring the heat. B-ball, football, combat sports, KD. In the underground cave, we ball like the best. Dribble through defenses, yo, we ain't stressed. From three-pointers to slam dunks, we make it rain. Cave Sports Mania is the name of the game. 5P0RT5. When the cave in, we're always live. 5P0RT5. When the action, come take a dive.
Good evening, everybody. It's your boys Francis, Proper, and Zach with another Cave Sports episode. You can always catch us on Twitter or X, all the socials, TikTok, Instagram, K4V3 underscore 5P0RT5. What's going on, boys? I know we're just gonna make this a quick one, but NFL
Yeah,
season's right around the corner. I'm
yeah, literally
excited.
just started.
Yeah, preseason games are going on today. There was like what
We got
Eagles
Raiders,
versus
Seahawks.
Raiders,
Yeah, and then
Seahawks,
these.
Eagles, Bengals, and what was the other game?
Good question.
It was like Colts,
Ravens Colts.
There you go.
Ravens,
Yeah, yeah.
Colts. Okay, there you go. And there's already a couple injuries, right? Like Anthony Richardson, starting quarterback for the Colts, got he got rocked. I saw. Was that the injury, the play
Story of
that
his
led to his
life.
injury? I mean, I
I
saw a blindside play. No one blocked
I
the
haven't seen
defensive
anything
end.
yet, but yeah, I just kind of read on X about an injury. I'm personally just I have it on in the background, the Raiders Seahawks, because that's just what I can put on right now. And there's already an injury in there. There was a non-contact play. I don't know who it was. It looks like an Achilles. So it sucks watching
Sheesh.
players go down already in the preseason, and obviously, the Raiders Seahawks. There's a lot of um, hype because they're running back Ashton. There are a lot of hopes for them to kind of turn this offense around, but he's just not doing too well.
I mean, he's on the freaking Raiders, man. I mean,
Yeah,
who's your quarterback this year? Like,
it's
it's
Aiden
Geno
O'Connell right
Smith
now.
or
Yeah,
Geno
but
Smith, right? Okay.
Geno Smith is on, but Aiden O'Connell's on. He threw two picks, but he has one touchdown and 180 yards passing. So it's typical Raiders quarterbacks.
I mean, but the Eagles, Bengals preseason game was pretty up tempo. I mean, obviously,
hmm
I don't think the Eagles played any of their starters. I think Joe Burrow and the starters played like one drive, but they look pretty good. I actually think the Bengals might have like a breakout season this year.
hmm
I think last year they had high expectations and they just fell really short.
You
So
know what's funny
I,
though? We say that like every year because they have the potential to be that team every year,
hmm
and it's just
hmm
somehow it doesn't connect. Like last season's, like what the fuck was going on? Like Joe Burrow was way off. Like he
yeah,
had good games, but he wasn't you know Joe Burrow that we were so used to. Like holy shit, he fucking
yeah.
he
I
he
mean,
was he was
they're
like an average. He was a good average player, I could say. I mean, but I do share those sentiments. I think maybe this season, hopefully, because it'd be nice to see the Bengals do something.
yeah. I mean, Joe Burrow played pretty decent last year. I think you're on point with that. He had his moments where he wasn't on point, but I think it's really their defense last year that sucked. I mean, there's a
Yeah,
game where they're going touchdown for touchdown with the Ravens, but if you can't stop Lamar Jackson and then you try to outscore the Ravens, it's
yeah,
going to be a tough matchup, isn't? And they have a decent defense as well.
yeah.
So
That is true. But in fairness, it is Lamar Jackson. That guy's like a Houdini.
yeah, yeah,
So
100%.
you can try and throw the kitchen sink of a defense you can at him, and he'll figure it out. And that's what makes it fun though, watching Lamar Jackson, and that's why he commands all that money. But yeah, like you said, I think that Bengals defense could have bailed out that offense here and
hmm
there, but they did fall short. But there were times also where the offense wasn't clicking.
Yeah, speaking about quarterbacks, like, who do you guys have any particular like breakout candidate quarterbacks on your radar? There's a
Hmm.
lot of movement this past off season, so I have one guy in mind that I think is gonna go off. But before I go with my take, I wanted to see what you guys think.
Yeah, what do you got, Zach?
Mm, breakout in the sense of probably had a down year last year,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I think is gonna go off this year. For
Mm.
me, I don't know how controversial this is, uh, but CJ Stroud, I
Hmm,
think
Ooh,
that's
okay.
fair.
I think he had a consensus down year last year,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he's gonna have a an ascension year to where he solidifies himself as a top 10 quarterback for sure, flirting with top five.
That's fair. Hmm.
Well, but
Um.
Stephon Diggs is not there anymore, right? In the
He's in New
Texans,
No.
England.
Yeah.
he's New England, right? Okay.
With
Ooh,
Drake
okay.
May. So Drake
I
May
know
could.
Drake May was on my list. He's not on the top of my list, but
Yeah.
he's like a backup quarterback on my draft in my
Hmm.
fantasy drafts this year.
Not, he could pay off as a backup quarterback too.
Yeah.
He has that weapon now, so it just
Hmm.
depends on how Stephon Diggs can play. Because it's just It's like, is he gonna show up or what's going on? you
Stephon
know,
Diggs is wilding.
yeah, man.
Dude,
Yeah, he had that
dude.
wild off season too. So, uh,
Yep.
but no, I think C.J.
Jeez.
Stroud's a good pick. But for me, Bo Nix. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Bo
Jaden
Nix
I mean,
is.
Daniels.
I was gonna say Brock Purdy and Justin Herbert, but yeah, I get it.
Jaden Daniels, I think, could have a breakout season this year. He didn't play too bad last year. I thought he did kind of like he breathed new life into that Washington Commanders offense.
Mm-hmm.
So I think maybe he's more comfortable, and we're gonna see him. But isn't
Scary
uh,
Terry might be
yeah,
leaving.
he might be leaving, so that could
Yeah.
also be a difference right there because he's asking to be traded, right? That's what he wants.
Right.
Something either yeah, he just asked for it to be traded because I think they took too long for with his contract or something. So
Yeah. Or maybe he's
yeah.
just playing hardball and they're going to come down
Mm-hmm.
to an agreement like very last minute. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's all part of the negotiations. But if he does stay, I think Jaden Daniels can definitely push that offense further. That's what they need. They need someone who can run that offense, and I think it could be his season, but it depends if the Commanders are willing to pay up for Scary Terry.
They still got Debo though, so he
Yeah.
might be all right.
Yeah.
Oh, now Debo's good again, or what? Because he's off the
Nah.
Niners.
Nah.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
no, but no, in all honesty, like, yeah, they got Debo, but if Scary Terry leaves, Debo's not enough.
Yeah, man, 100. I agree.
Who's your breakout?
My breakout. I'm going with Justin Fields, man. Now he's on the Jets,
Oh,
Mm.
can actually starting. I thought he played really well last year with the
the
Steelers,
Steelers, yeah.
and then they just shoved Russell Wilson in there, and I don't know. I mean, Russell Wilson had some games, but then towards the end of that stretch, it was kind of like I don't know why you would put Russell Wilson when Justin Fields was playing well.
Mm-hmm.
If Justin Fields started like playing like shit, then I get putting Russell Wilson in there, but I don't know. It was just odd to me. So I just kind of feel like Justin Fields proved on the Steelers that if he's in a good system, like not on the Chicago Bears,
Mm-hmm.
that he has a decent chance to be a quarterback. And I think with the Jets, there's kind of newfound life there with and like a fresh start. Like they kind of got rid of Aaron Rodgers. They pretty much still have the same pieces, just no Aaron Rodgers there.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he has a good chance, especially with the AFC East. Like, I mean, the Bills are still the top of the AFC East, but they have a good chance to be like the second seed in the AFC East. So that means they have a good chance of making the wild card. So it all depends how their defense holds up. But I think Justin Fields with who's the who's the wide receiver over there? Garrett Wilson
Yeah, Garrett
and
Wilson could be a potential
yeah,
breakout receiver this year.
and Sauce Gardner's still there as the
Hmm.
CB cornerback
Yep.
one. Yeah, so I
Yep,
think
Brees Hall still there.
Yep.
Brees Hall's still there. Yeah, so I think he has all the tools. I think he has better weapons than he did in on the Steelers on the Jets, in
Mm-hmm.
my opinion. more
I mean,
well-rounded, and
yeah,
so
you
I
look
think
at
he's
the
going to be a
Jets
good
on
breakout.
paper. On the Jets on paper, it looks like they can do something. Like you said, Justin Fields
Mhm.
didn't necessarily have a bad season last season. They just put their multi-million-dollar quarterback that they're not paying for,
Yeah,
and, and
yeah.
you know, and just said, you know what, go fuck up, so we don't have to offer you a contract. You know, and that's what I felt like they did. Is like, you know what, let him play. Let's see, like if he can do something.
Yeah,
You know, it's a free experiment because they weren't paying him
yeah,
shit. So it's just like,
yeah.
if it
That's
works
true.
out, it works out. If it doesn't, you know, and that's why Russell's gone and he's with the fucking Giants.
Oh man, just
Yeah.
Russell Wilson on the Giants and now Aaron Rodgers with the Steelers. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, dude, it's so weird. It's
Daniel Jones might be the starting quarterback in Indy.
oh
Oh, that's
shit.
right. That's right. With
It's
Anthony
crazy.
Richardson out.
So crazy.
Oh man. What about since we're okay, let's continue this trend of breakouts. I kind of like this.
Okay.
Let's go with like running backs. Is there any running backs on your
Oh,
mind that I know the running backs are kind of it's kind of a hard position to kind of point out a breakout because
it's hard because of the
the
other
running back
injuries. There's
positions. Yeah.
Well,
there's
it's
a
very hard, especially since we haven't drafted in fantasy. So I feel like this might be you trying to get information out of us way in
Yes, yes,
advance.
yes,
I don't know
yeah.
how I feel about this, honestly.
we figured Francis out. He's like,
Yeah,
ooh.
I think I'm kind of regretting this now.
He's writing
In
it
all
down on the side. He's
seriousness,
like, oh, okay.
Hey, but
um,
you wanted me to host, you followed my lead, so let's do this.
all right, all right. In all seriousness, um, I I have two of them. All right, so I think the breakout for the season is probably going to be Omarion Hampton in the Chargers. Um,
Ooh, yeah, I heard his name.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
pretty good O line, rookie running back, runs pretty well, runs pretty aggressively. It's the first time since Melvin Gordon, and even that could be debated, but I always thought he was. But first time that they've had a bell cow since Tomlinson, maybe
Mm-hmm.
since Melvin Gordon,
Mm.
if you want to consider Melvin Gordon a bell cow. Um,
Yeah.
but in terms of my other running back though too, as a bounce back, Travis Etienne.
Ooh, okay. Is he on the Jag still, or
Still on the Jags,
did he?
new head
Okay.
coach. They got the coordinator from Tampa who did really well with that
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
offense, and
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
now he's in Duval. It was
Oh
that
yeah.
viral coach who said that on his press conference. I think Cohen is the last name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Um, but I think ETN's going to have a bounce back slash breakout.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's a pretty reasonable pick. I can see that. It's not like he was bad last season either, you know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
My pick, kind of a breakout, but he's actually like a rookie. Caleb Johnson at the Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
He's filling
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Yeah, he's filling the void of Najee Harris because I forgot where Najee Harris went, but
Chargers.
Chargers. That's right. You just
Yeah.
said that. But yeah,
He
Caleb
had the
Johnson.
firework injury.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think Caleb Johnson was good. He was a good quarterback. He's a good running back.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, in Iowa, and Arthur Smith is now the OC at Pittsburgh, and
That's right.
he runs a run heavy system.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
I think he's going to be a breakout. And and rookie running backs, fresh legs, fresh bodies, they can take the hits. Usually they're sturdy. So I think Caleb Johnson's my
Yeah.
pick, and best believe he's going to be one of my picks in fantasy this year. So
Oh, yeah.
so
All right.
maybe
Now, which
might
one of the
catch up
five
on
running
him.
backs are you going to pick, Jermaine, from the Broncos?
You mean all of
Hey,
the
they had
ones
that
that don't
one.
work?
They
There's
got
the
what was
one guy,
that?
RJ
Harvey.
RJ
Harvey.
Harvey.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah.
so
good.
yeah. I mean, I'm not
Dobbins.
picking anyone on
Estimate.
there for my breakout. My breakout player I think is gonna be Jameer Gibbs. I think he's gonna have a fucking
Jameer
good season.
Gibbs.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay. You think with David Montgomery still there, that might hinder him, or you think they're gonna kind
I
of
think it's
because
gonna kind of
David Montgomery got a lot of the goal line touches, which was kind of
yeah, he did,
interesting.
but I also kind of see like maybe his production might kind of drop this season, kind of paving way for Jameer Gibbs to kind of be that bell cow fucking running back bound.
Okay,
And
okay,
then
okay.
you're gonna see more of David Montgomery in like short goal or short yardage situations. I think because if they're doing him in goal line, it kind of makes sense to kind of just switch the roles, like your short goal, your short distance kind of running back, and then
Hmm.
Jameer Gibbs will probably be handling the heavier load of all of that.
Okay, I like it. I like it. I mean, Jameer Gibbs is gonna go pretty early in a lot of fantasy drafts this
Yeah,
year,
either
so
him or Bijan Robinson. I feel like Bijan Robinson still needs his.
Bijan Bijan's gonna be sick. Cool. All right, I think that's good with running backs. Let's end it with some wide receivers for breakouts. I'll start off with this one. I'm gonna go with a former CU buff. You know, I'm a little biased now. I'm gonna go with Travis Hunter. I
Hmm.
think, like you said, Zach, the OC from the Bucks is now the head coach over there now, and he's listed as a wide receiver 1 or 2 at the moment. I think Brian Thomas Jr.
Two.
will end up
Yeah.
taking. Yeah, yeah. I think Brian Thomas Jr. is actually wide receiver 1, but Travis Hunter will be wide receiver 2, and it's on a recent press conference. Trevor Lawrence was quoted that he actually wants Travis Hunter to be more on the offensive side versus defense. So it's all up in the air. I'm not really sure how they plan on using Travis Hunter because he is a generational talent that can play both sides of the ball. But in my opinion, I just don't think playing both sides of the ball in this on the top level of NFL, like you're gonna get more snaps. I
Hmm.
mean, I think at the end of the day, if Travis Hunter wants to make more money, I think he wants to going to be a wide receiver. But as my breakout player, I think he's going to be worth like a eighth round pick, ninth round pick. Um, and the things he was able to do at in CU last year that I saw watching a couple of games, his ability to make plays and catch the ball. Now with the in a pro system, I think he's gonna flourish.
Good one. It's probably a pretty popular one, I think, too. Um,
Hmm.
all things considered, and we don't know what they're going to do with them. Are they going to have them do both sides of the ball? I really hope they do. I want to see it happen.
I want to see
Um,
it happen too.
shoot, breakout for me. I don't know if this is cheating or not, but I'm gonna go Marvin Harrison Jr.
Ooh.
Because I
Ooh,
don't think
okay.
he had the season last year that everyone thought as a rookie,
Hmm.
and so I
Hmm.
think he officially breaks out this year. Him and Kyler year 2, James Conner's there too at running back. I think they were better than a lot of people thought last year. Um,
Hmm.
I don't know if that had to do with like low expectations, people not taking him seriously, but I think he has a breakout season in 2025.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, he was very inconsistent. I had him on a couple of fantasy teams. He'd have like 3 points one game, and then another week he'd have like 28 points. So it was just, I think this series will be more consistent. Kyler's gonna look for him more.
Hmm. Um, I'm gonna have to go with
Cortland Sutton.
you know,
Hey, that's a good one too, though.
yeah, he just got paid, so maybe, but nah. I mean, I think Trey Harris with the Chargers, a rookie from Ole Miss.
Oh,
Come on, deep ball guy, and Justin Herbert can sling that shit in the deep. And they got Keenan Allen back in the mix. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay.
So,
oh.
so
Hold on,
he
you're almost
could.
there. You're almost there. Keep going.
What do you mean? Keep going. But they're still gonna lose to the Broncos.
Maybe once.
No, but I was kind of because I was just watching not too long ago about just the new receivers and especially watching stuff in the league, and I was actually watching highlights of Trey Harris with Ole Miss, and that guy's that guy's pretty fucking crazy with a deep ball, and we all know Justin Herbert can throw it deep, like I said earlier, and that will kind of open up the field for him, and and Keenan Allen kind of able to like probably attract a lot of defense because he's still a threat, even though he's coming back from Chicago. Didn't really do much over there, but
Hmm.
Don't forget
him and
about
Herbert still
Lad.
have, yeah, him and Herbert still have that connection. So I think with Keenan getting a lot of the attention, people are going to forget about Trey Harris in the deep end, and we might see a lot of deep end last chucks from Herbert, and you're like, holy shit, they left him open.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's a good take. I'm just wondering if Lad McConkey, because Lad McConkey started going off last year towards the end of the season, so we'll
Yeah.
see how Justin Herbert's picks his poisons at that point. So,
Yeah.
but Justin Herbert keeps throwing interceptions in the playoffs, so we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Um,
All right. Um. Okay, we did breakout players. Let's end it with breakout teams. One from the AFC, one from the NFC. Teams that were like pretty bad last year. The, I wouldn't say bad, but like maybe mediocre. Didn't make the playoffs last year. Let's have this criteria. Didn't make the playoffs last year, but will make the playoffs this year.
Okay, so ones who didn't make the
I'll start. Well,
playoffs.
let's start. Let's. Yeah, and you guys think we'll make the playoffs this year? So I'm gonna.
I got
Okay.
one.
I'm gonna
Let
say
me
with
go
AF.
first.
Okay, you go for it. Yeah, go for it.
A team that didn't make the playoffs last year that's going to make the playoffs this year. San Francisco 49ers.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I was gonna choose that. That's a good one.
That's too. That's too
They
easy.
have
That's
an
too easy.
easy
That's
ass
too easy.
schedule,
Yeah, that's too
but they have
easy.
a really easy schedule, and CMC is supposedly healthy now. He's kind of over the injuries he had last season. So,
Yeah, no, that
but
wasn't my real choice,
they
but that was
trade.
fun.
Okay. What's your choice?
Um, shit, dude. NFC. You know who I really like in NFC? Who I think yeah, had a bad year last year. They got new people in the building this year. Division's kind of up in the air. NFC, I'm gonna go with the Saints.
Hmm.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
nice.
Kellen Moore in there. Brandon Staley on the defensive side, D coordinator. Still a tough place to play in New Orleans. I think it's going to be pretty fresh. Like I said, the division's not all that crazy. Who knows what you're going to have with that Bucks offense without Cohen there. Chris Godwin's hurt. Um, Falcons, you never know. I mean, they might be like the sexy pick this year in that division. Um, but I'm gonna go with the Saints for the NFC.
Okay.
Huh.
Wait, who's your quarterback again this year?
For the Saints,
Yeah, I forget.
uh,
It's not Jameis
is it
Winston anymore, right?
No.
is it
He's
what's
with
the
the
guy's name?
Bucks.
Sloth or whatever. Blow, David Blow or whatever his name is. I forgot what his name was. Doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. He's gonna be a breakout quarterback for that team.
Okay. Hey, man,
No, David
that's
Blow.
your pick. That's your pick, man. I respect it. I respect it. From NFC, I'm gonna go with the Bears. I think the Bears are gonna take a
Yeah, that
leap
was the other one.
this year. Um, I mean, obviously the Lions are still gonna probably win the NFC North, but I just feel like the Vikings and the Packers, they're solid teams, but the Bears started to they started figuring out towards the end of last season, and I think Caleb Williams is gonna be more comfortable now. Uh, so yeah, that's my pick. And there's a lot of same faces, and I don't think they changed OCs, so that's always good for quarterbacks when they're in the same system back to back years and getting more comfortable with the offensive coordinator and with the tools around them. So
Mhm.
I think Bears are gonna be a wild card play this year.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. I think my NFC pick would be fuck, maybe the Cardinals. I like
Cardinals
I
and out of the NFC West. Explain.
yeah, because I'm just trying to think of teams that didn't make the fucking playoffs.
Oh, it's
I
good.
mean, I like Kyler Murray. Let's just put it that way. And
Mm,
it'd be nice to see him they had a bad season last season, and it wasn't
mm,
entirely his fault. And I feel like if they could put something together, maybe they can make a decent run and not they had like 3 or 4 wins last season. I don't know, something like that. But to come back for that, either that or the fucking Cowboys
Ooh.
just to
Hey,
make the
that's
playoffs.
not
It
bad.
could happen. I mean, you know, but though for those two teams who fucking knows, oh look, November 3rd, they're playing together. Fucking
Oh,
Cards
okay.
and the Cowboys are fighting for last place, maybe.
Fighting for your heart there on that game.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, who do I pick? But for the AFC, we were talking about them earlier. I think the Jets are going to make the playoffs. They could make the
Ooh,
playoffs with Justin
nice.
Fields, and
Yeah.
it could happen. They're the only other team that I see in the AFC West who didn't make the playoffs who have the potential. I want to say like what the fucking I like the Jags, but they just don't do enough.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is a choke. He's a choke.
Yeah, I want to see them up there because it's just I think they have cool uniforms. It'd be nice to see them up there, but yeah, like you said, Trevor Lawrence is a choke artist, but I think out of everyone who didn't make the playoffs in the AFC, the Jets are probably the closest to pick, and that'd be great because last season what they had high expectations with Aaron Rodgers gone, and now
Hmm.
you know
Now they have no expectations.
yeah, now they have no expectations, and Justin Fields actually had a decent season, a better season than Aaron Rodgers. We can say that.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Yeah, I like that pick. That's a good one.
yeah, so the Jets, I think the Jets out of the AFC can make playoffs, whether it's the fucking wild card or the last seed, whatever. I'll stick with the Jets for the AFC. So we'll
Yeah.
see how this season plays out, and the Cardinals probably not going to do anything, but I'm gonna give them some love and say, come on, man, you guys can make it.
Cool, man. Well, for AFC, I'm gonna go with the Bengals. I think we talked about it
Fucking knew
earlier.
it. Yep, I knew it. Yep.
Yeah. I can't. They did so bad last year. I'm just like,
They did.
there's no way you could repeat that with that team. And in terms of
Dude,
the
yeah.
weapons they have on offense, I just
You know
feel
how
like,
frustrating it was to have Joe Burrow as your starting quarterback? I had him on one of my leagues. I was like, come on. Like, what the
bro,
fuck?
in my Survivor League last year, Bengals played the fucking Patriots week one,
Week one, I
and
lost too.
I lost it, and that was already one strike, and I was already like, what the
No.
hell? Like, it's not even 1 week, and I had one strike, and
Wow.
that was the end of it over there. But so yeah, that's my pick.
Yeah.
And I
So
was
you
about
gonna
to
pick
say, Jermaine,
Chargers?
out of all, they made the playoffs.
Oh, they did. Never
But
mind.
I was gonna say proper. Out of all the AFC teams you thought that didn't make the playoffs, you thought the Jets were the best. Bengals were right there. Um, so for AFC for me, um, man, it's kind of hard, honestly. AFC is gonna be a freaking bloodbath.
Oh yeah.
Breakout team. I don't necessarily think they're gonna make the playoffs, but I think
Playoffs?
they're going. I think they're gonna make a lot of noise um, in their division, uh, and they still have pieces that were pretty successful with that team. Actually, fuck, I got to pivot again.
It's
You guys
gonna
took
go
all the good
Dolphins.
ones. I was gonna go Dolphins,
Ah, I knew it.
Ah.
but I'm not gonna go Dolphins. I'm not gonna go Dolphins.
Ah.
I'm not gonna go Dolphins. I'm gonna go Jags.
Oh,
Jags. Okay.
same. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Jaguars. Yeah, I think the weapons there are very enticing down there. Trevor Lawrence is a good quarterback.
Yeah, when he
Brian
wants to
Thomas
be.
is a number one wide receiver. Travis Hunter has that X factor mentality or potential. Um, Travis Etienne's a really good running back, and you saw. Oh, excuse me. You saw what Cohen did in Tampa with that offense. I think he's going to try and emulate that down in Duval. Uh, just good for him staying in the same state too. No taxes there,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Mhm.
I like
uh,
that pick. That's a good pick too.
I think Jaguar. That division is shaky, right? It's just Houston, and you got
Houston,
Tennessee,
and then you got the
um,
Colts.
and the Colts. The Colts. What a mess. What an absolute mess they're in. They had Daniel Jones starting quarterback. Jesus Christ, guys.
You think they're gonna go worse than last? I think they could.
The Colts.
Yeah, they had
Uh,
what, like 6 wins last season, something like
you
that.
know what?
Yeah.
Are we making bold predictions right now?
You think they can do
They
worse
might
than that?
finish
Hold on, let me
with
look
the
this
worst
up.
record in football next
Hold on, let
year.
me look this up.
Colts might
Yeah,
get the
the
number
Colts
one
are gonna
pick in
be
the
bad.
draft.
Yeah, Colts are gonna be bad this year, bro.
I said that last year. Who did I say it with last
Oh, they
year? And
had
it was like
7 wins last
it was
season. The
so
Colts
bad
had
last
7
year,
wins. 7-9.
Bro, I said Patriots last year, and of course Patriots. Their 2 wins or 3 wins were like
bro.
one
I
of
said
them.
Vikings last year, dog.
Oh yeah, you did say Vikings last year.
So bad. They had like the second most wins in the NFC.
Hey, wait, who was the
Oh my,
quarterback again? Oh fuck, who was that
Darnold.
guy last year?
Yes,
Darnold. Where did he
he did
go?
good
Where
though.
does that?
He's with
He
Seattle
did good.
now.
He's in Seattle. He's okay.
Yeah,
That's right.
he's with
Yeah,
Seattle, and they got McCarthy there.
bro, this has been like the one offseason where quarterback movement was crazy. Like this
Random
Yeah,
past
it was
fuck,
very
man.
offseason,
robust,
I was like, wow, okay, this
Yeah.
is interesting. All right, I'm excited talking about this again.
dude.
When's our
This
draft? When's our Cape draft?
this feels nice. Oh, a little update
When's
on
our
that. Yeah,
Cape draft?
we're currently in the process of building it out on Sleeper this year.
Okay,
Um,
okay,
I'm
so
surprised they
we'll send
didn't
that
play
out to
fucking
the returning
Darnold
members
tonight.
cool.
in Seattle.
Yeah, they're playing fucking. They're playing Drew Lock.
Oh, who just scored right now?
On where? I don't know.
Someone from the
Hey
Raiders just
Zach,
scored. Number 4. Who's number 4? Is that
No,
Josh
sure.
Jacobs? Just kidding.
No, Josh Jacobs. What the fuck?
I know.
He was actually
Josh
my
Jacobs.
other pick for potential breakout with Green Bay.
Okay,
Or
Oh, homeboy
it's
got
Shedrick
cooked.
Jackson.
Number 4?
Yeah, Shedrick.
He just cooked the Seahawks cornerback
It's
right
like a
now.
guy saying
Oh my
Cedric with a
god.
lisp.
Shedrick?
Shedrick.
Yeah, it's good to have football back, boys.
It
oh
is
yes,
because I felt like we haven't had
Oh,
anything to talk about.
around the
question for you
corner.
guys.
Uh,
Let's do this before we transition. Um,
whoa, transition to what?
whoa, hey now, love
Can I
is
get an
love.
AO? Let me get an AO.
Hey yo, uh, who gets traded first? Terry McLaurin or Micah
Ooh.
Parsons?
Ooh,
Ooh.
I think. Ah, shit. I
Discuss.
don't.
Okay, I'm gonna say Micah Parsons because fucking Jerry Jones is gonna do some stupid shit again.
Wild, bro.
I think Micah Parsons is
I
gonna.
can't believe this is. I can't believe this is a thing that we're talking about right now.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen.
I think it's Micah Parsons because Jerry Jones is an idiot and he's a prideful motherfucker. So.
Hmm.
Where do you think he's going?
He's going to a massage parlor to make that decision. That's what.
No, where's Parsons going, fool?
Oh, okay. That's a good question. Where could he land? Because he wants to be traded out. Who could they find like a
And
fucking
paid.
trade partner? Yeah, it has to be someone with money. He's going to the Jags.
Hey, Howie Roseman might pull one off, boys. Don't be
Oh god.
surprised.
All right, that's the show. Thanks everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, tip your waitresses. This fucking guy. Jerry's not gonna be like the Giants and let him go in the division.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about
Yeah,
that?
I'm sure
Are you
about that.
sure about that? Okay.
I'm
All
positive
right.
about that.
Well,
Wouldn't be the
Jerry
dumbest
Jones
thing.
is
Well, it could be the dumbest thing Jerry Jones has done, but
a
on a list of dumb
Jerry.
things he's done, it wouldn't
I
be
get this weird
surprising.
feeling, guys. I get this weird feeling,
Hmm.
and you can clown me all you want. I get this weird feeling he's gonna be in LA pretty soon.
You think? Oh, but that
You
means
get this
LA
weird
got to trade
feeling
up Jared
because
Verse,
you
though.
know because you're on the inside. What do you know?
No, the Rams.
LA got to give up Jared Verse in that regard. You got to give up Jared Verse and like
Puka
fifth round
Nakua.
They're
picks.
they're they're not gonna. No, they're not gonna give up any big players for him. Jared Verse is gonna be part of like why they want him. But they have a history of like not giving a shit about picks.
Hmm.
And I think they're gonna blow him away with picks and draft capital,
Damn.
Okay. Man,
which
that's good.
I would not like
That'd be
that.
crazy.
They're gonna blow him
Now if
for
That'd
some
be crazy.
picks.
he went to the other LA team, that'd be dope. Him and Khalil Mack, Derwin James.
Oh,
Bro, Khalil
okay.
Mack is like a grandpa now in NFL years, bro.
This is year 12 for him now.
Yeah,
Is it?
that's old.
Yeah,
He
dude, isn't that
feels like.
wild? 4 with the Raiders, 4 with the Bears, and this is gonna be year 4 with the Chargers.
Oh my
Man,
god.
I
wow.
know.
Time
Nuts.
flies.
Time flies. Speaking of flying, y'all been hearing about these dildos at the WNBA games?
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Like,
I mean,
imagine
it's like a
how
common, it's like a
what
common
what
thing.
crosses through your mind. It's like, I'm gonna bring this dildo with me to this game and
Yeah,
find the
I'm
perfect
trying to
moment to throw it.
struggle with the significance of why they chose that of all the sex toys, the dildos.
Hey, these WNBA players be wilding though. Like, there's a video I saw. I don't even know these players' names, but these two girls were in the pool, and like one of the girls was like straight up like behind her and just like groping her. I don't know. It looked weird. It
Oh
was
boy.
yeah, it was weird. They're doing
Hey, if
anything to.
how do you think these are getting smuggled into these arenas?
Well, the thing is, these aren't metal. These aren't made out of metal, so you just put it down your pants and you're good.
You just show up looking like you're bricked up,
Or like you might be
or do you
like
or do, or do you conceal it?
I think you're concealing it a little bit. Yeah, you
How
gotta
would
be
how would
stuffing it.
how would you guys get a hypothetically, of course? How would you get a like? What would be your favorite way to do it?
I would wear a hoodie because
Okay.
I've snuck in like a big plastic flask, like a whole bottle of Jameson
Oh,
into a Laker game once.
nice.
So I just had a big hoodie and I put it like on the side like of my hip and then
Okay.
just hold like and like as I'm
Like a
walking
Dr.
through like
Seuss dildo right there. What the fuck?
yeah, as I'm walking through like you kind of just have my hands in my pocket to kind of shield my arm. My arms are the shield from the shape of the dildo, so that's what I would do.
Okay. Jermaine, how about you?
Yeah.
Oh, I might
Oh,
have
he
lost him.
left. That's us. That's us.
I
Are
do
you,
think it is. I think someone finally got arrested for it. Did you hear about this?
really? Okay.
I think they got
I didn't hear
apprehended
about it.
for it. The guy who did it the last time, I think it might have been like one of the last night's games, but he got apprehended and was charged with some crime. But like, how that's kind of, I mean, it's funny, right? Like it went viral. It's obvious we're talking about it now.
Yeah.
Outside of us just loving women's sports, we want to give equal, time to women's sports. We talk about them on our show. We've done it for a while now. But outside of that, like, this is going viral across a lot of sports networks, or not. I guess just social media. I don't think I've seen Stephen A. talk about this yet. Um, but isn't that kind of like you get your mugshot taken and like, oh, what are you in here for? Oh, I threw a dildo at WNBA game.
I threw a
That's kind of
dildo at
embarrassing,
Cleveland
right?
Park.
There was like 2 instances
Yeah.
already when they did that shit, and then someone
Yeah.
threw it on Sophie Cunningham's leg, and that dude probably nutted
Oh, that's
himself
why he
with
got
it.
arrested. That's why he got arrested.
Yeah, fucking guy. And this one was just thrown
Hey,
on the sideline. I saw that one. That
yeah.
was like the only highlights I've seen of the WNBA.
Until this. If
Oh, man.
if you
I just
could
noticed that W is a dildo.
Shout out
I
to
was waiting
them.
for someone. I was waiting for someone to point it out, dude.
I didn't realize it was just two dildos.
See, but I don't understand why everyone's so up in arms about this. Like, this isn't like this is something that just happens at women's games. Like, Bills have been doing this for years now at Bills games. They call them Bildos.
Really?
And
Oh, I
yeah,
did
they've been
not know.
throwing Bildos on the field. You guys have, I've talked about it on this show for sure in the past.
Is that why
Buff,
Stephon
Buffalo
Diggs would get
Bildos.
like a roll his ankle sometimes because he stepped on a dildo?
I just think it's nice that there's, this is actually a pretty good sign of equality. Wouldn't you say that? Like they've thrown dildos at both men's and women's sports.
Okay. I mean, equality.
Discuss.
You make valid points. I mean, what color is the dildos though at the Buffalo Bills games?
Probably red,
And
white,
how
and blue.
how
I think it was of the darker colored variety. The last one I think I saw. Um, single sided though. Single sided. They haven't been
Very
involved yet.
detailed. You're paying a lot of attention to this.
Jeez,
Well,
all
I mean,
right.
it's funny,
All
right?
right.
Hey, it's funny. It's our job to talk about
It has
sports, so I'm
it
talking about
has the
sports.
Bills logo on it.
I do have a question for you guys. If you could
All right.
be any color, which color would you pick to be and why?
Damn.
Are you talking skin
Um,
color?
No, for dildo color.
Yeah, I was just gonna make it same same color as mine.
Red to hide the mess, right?
Not like peach.
That Filipino red hot dog.
Oh my god.
I make
Looking
it
like a
natural skin
longanisa on
color.
a Sunday morning.
Jeez Louise.
What,
Seriously, though, I
what
think
about
we
you?
could get.
Zach
What
is
about
like,
you,
I want
Zach?
my shit to be red and gold. 49er faithful.
Oh, nice. Quest for
Hey,
six.
yo, hey, yo.
There's a sound guy.
Alright.
But real talk, it's really unfortunate that we are using dildos as a talking point for WNBA. I mean, they've really increased in popularity,
What?
and honestly, like, it doesn't really do anything in a good way to put WNBA on the same level or trying to get closer to the same level as NBA basketball. Unfortunately,
Just how they
um,
sneak that shit in, because it's not like a little pocket dildo
that
or
sounds
anything. It's
the
a
first thing
fat
I thought.
one, and this guy walked in with
How
it
did you get in with that?
in his pocket, and this guy's like, "No, it's my dick. It
Yo.
just goes in my pocket." It's like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
sir, you have a really aggressive limp. Are you okay? Do you need a wheelchair? He's like, no, don't need a wheelchair.
That guy's wearing
Like I
really
said,
baggy Jinko jeans.
sir, it is. Sir, it is 95 degrees outside. Why are you wearing a hoodie, bro?
Oh man.
I think that's a good ending point, fellas. Don't you think? End it off with some dildos. Dildo
Dildos aren't
talk.
cheap either, so they spent all that money to just fucking toss one on.
It's not like a hat trick at a hockey game. Like we can't
Yeah,
just be
it's not
throwing
like you
these
just
things
take
on
off
the
your hat,
court.
roll it, and throw it on there. This guy went out of his way and paid like $100 for that dildo, and just threw it on. It's like that guy has money.
It probably cost like $5 to get in a WNBA game anyway, so it was well worth it for
The
him.
most expensive
Oh my
WNBA
god.
game he's ever paid.
Hey!
Oh man! All right, boys. I don't want to talk about
That Dr.
dildos no
Seuss
more.
dildo.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna cut it here before we get more deep into fucking dildos and shit.
Before
Whoa, nice
Francis
But
gets
phrasing,
deep
bro.
into fucking dildos.
Great, great phrasing on that, buddy.
Very poor choice of words.
Slide
all right,
dildos,
y'all.
slide.
Well, yeah, we're gonna
You're a
do this on a
fusser.
weekly basis. We're gonna do this on a weekly basis, though, right, boys? When NFL gets closer.
Yeah, like last
All
time.
right,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah,
I
we're
think the
doing it.
next show. I think next show. Let's do some previews of each division, and
Yeah.
then we'll slowly build our way up to week one and do it that way and talk about fantasy too.
How
Slowly
many
build
weeks
our
have we
way
got
to bigger
until
dildos.
how many weeks have we got until the Labor Day?
First game is
I think a
September
month,
4th.
right? We got at
Fourth.
least a
Yeah.
month.
Yeah, so it's exactly 4 weeks from now. Yep. Hell yeah. Cool. Well, we'll sign off right now, boys. We're gonna thank you for everyone for tuning in. We'll be like we said, doing some previews of the divisions and little fantasy uh picks and advice and sports betting too. So
Mm.
yeah, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Later, boys.